Hey TIs, how you guys doing? This is me, Rahula. In this quarantine period, I'm in my workplace, What occurred to me right now is that I have to just have few sayings, okay? I mean, you guys have kids that are younger and older than me. So as per my experience, what you need to teach your teenager kids is that do not smoke, do not drink, do not go out with people they don't know, do not sleep around with random people, okay? Do not get into fights, do not do forgery, do not do fraud, do not do drugs, because these are the ways, they're trying to put them in a trap that afterwards, they're going to use them in order to, blackmail them and use them, okay? For example, if you're a sane person, like I've been trying, for a very, very long time, they will try to stain you through prostitution, okay? They will put boys and girls after you to screw you sexually, okay? And if you just protect yourself, they're just gonna use other maneuvers. They're gonna continue follow-ups, they're gonna threaten you, they're gonna scare you, and they're gonna make groups. For example, 2 groups. One group is going to be faking their supportive of you, and the other one is, like aggressive toward you, and there will be one secret keeper inside. That's just what secret society do to you, okay? You guys have to wake up to that. And they use a lot of ways, so many ways to stain a person, to misuse, a person. For example, me, I tried a lot, to stay clean, to stay sane, to stay positive, do not do drugs, smoke. They tried a lot, to make me smoke, and I didn't, because I knew it's gonna have a very bad aftermath. You can see it on my face right now, severely sleep deprived, hurt. My brain, for example, burned, completely. And they kind of harass me electronically a lot, whenever I'm trying to sleep. They jolt, that I get, in my feet, in my joints, the frequency attacks, the radio waves, are 24/7 on top of my head. Noise campaign is still around, even if this is the quarantine period, the perps are perping, because they have to get the gift cards, and the cash that they really, really need. So what as someone who's alone on itself, someone who traveled the world, his teen years, what I suggest you people, just, keep yourself safe. Do not do stuff that might jeopardize your situation in the future, because they will use every single detail of your life. They will go to your childhood. They will go to your records, from the beginning until now, to public shame you. For example, I was receiving some benefits, from the government, and they're publishing them, on the Google, just to make me feel embarrassed. This is nothing bad. I didn't do anything illegally. I deserve it, and I have it, and I'm not gonna deny it. So they're trying this, For example, if you have cases, like violent cases, or anything you might have done, to break a law, they're gonna put them in the Google searches. This is their way, to use the prisoners. They bail out the prisoners to use them, for their profit. For example, I had an ex-prisoner, trying to befriend me, who said he's gonna die to be my friend and brother, and then he turned out to be a perp. And there were a lot. There were another one, who was a deportee. There was another one, who was a pervert, all secret society people, Freemasons. And they'll use every single flaw of you against you. For example, right now they're making fun of me a lot, for example, You don't have an Adam apple, you are very feminine, etc. I'm not trying to be, do I use makeup stuff? Look, they're burning here, they're burning here, they're burning here. I'm not even using any kind of product to heal these, so I just let it stay. And they use these kind of stuff, to bring somebody down, For example, when I first came here in the class, they used people to isolate me, okay? And when they saw that I was so much gifted, intelligent, I was doing stuff alone, and I was so much outspoken, brave, because I don't give a fuck about these cockroaches, then they just use the excuses of calling me an individualist, comparing me to world, what do they call it, dictators, Come on. I mean, what they're using, Zionist scumbags. So, in simple terms, I know a lot of you people have kids that are older than me, and even in some cases that are younger than me. So what I really, really would suggest you people is just watch out for them. Do not let them do drugs, sleep around, drink too much beverages, go outside, get into any kind of criminal activity, right, gangs or etc., because this is going to turn catastrophic for them, because they will use it every single details of their lives that were negative. They will use it. They will even shame them for receiving a help that I did, and now they're putting them in the Google. Search my name, everybody, in the Google. I'm so much academic. Somebody who studied, thought, is studying, working, learning. It's just like all academic. My entire life has been academic. So I still try to better myself. I don't have any kind of, like egos or etc. I don't have it. They use these excuses to bring somebody down, like call you egotist, someone who has so much, like the self-centric stuff, kind of like somebody who's so much self-centered, prudent or whatever. No, I'm not. What I'm trying to be in my own zone, what I'm trying to be in my own area and on my own. I don't want to be in these sick groupies. I don't want to be like sucking up, from them, a little, because that's just what they want. That's just how they try to control people. Put bugs in your house, put stuff, that's so unnecessary. For example, break in your house, move stuff around, make you feel uncomfortable, make you feel upset, electronically harass you, hurt you, and then when you complain, you have psychological problems. There's already a psychologist available to evaluate you and just kind of create false reports on you. So that's it. If you guys really, really want to be safe, do not get involved in anything like that. If you're younger than me watching this as well, even if you're not a target, you might become a target, because this is just happening right now. 5G installments, everybody in the lockdown, microchips going to be forced, drones are going to control people. You'll see in the future. It's messed up. It's just how they want everyone, like that. And those who try to protect themselves, like me, are labeled with so many stuff, that you can't even imagine. But that's it. From my part, you can share yours too, right? I'll still appreciate that. Thank you.